Is MacBook M2 Air really worth it in 2024? Since 2020, Apple has released three variants in the M series: M1, M2, and M3. Now, out of these three, does M2 still stay in the race? So, this is the MacBook M2 Air in the variant Starlight. And before getting into the video, I'll just pop in the specifications. So, what is the difference between the MacBook that had Intel chip and the MacBook that has M chip these days? Back then, we used to have Intel chip integrated with all the MacBooks, and I have used MacBook Pro, I believe 2018 version that came with Intel chip, and personally, it used to be very slow. Like, I faced a lot of performance related issues. The laptop in general was very slow, it was not at all smooth, and it always kept on loading. It used to come with the fan inbuilt in it, so it used to make a lot of sound all the time that it kept on processing, and it always used to hang. Like, you couldn't do multitasking very frequently with that laptop. It used to give up very fast. The only thing I liked about that is that it used to come with the touchpad, and with the help of that I used to control the brightness, sound, and volume. But other than that, there was nothing much attractive about it. Whereas with M1 Pro, the performance was way better. It was relatively smooth. The laptop barely used to hang. It worked perfectly fine, but it didn't come with the touchpad. So many people are not happy about that. But overall, performance wise, the M series chip is way better than the Intel chip. Talking about my experience with M2 Air so far, I have had this laptop since 2 months now. I would say I use it for almost everything and anything. I have tried making PowerPoint slides, documents, essays. I use it for coding, and I also use it for video editing. I haven't faced any issue with it so far. It has been very efficient and smooth. I have most of the apps running in the background. So I have iMovie export running in the background. I have my Safari with almost 15 to 20 tabs open in it. And I also have many other apps that run in the background. I would also like to say that I am not a person who would shut down the laptop on a daily basis. So I have my laptop on for many days, and after my use, I put it on the sleep mode and it's still running in the background. Or maybe after 5 days to a week is the time when I do restart my laptop. And as I said, I do use my laptop to code. I am using it for personal projects, not office projects. So my apps are comparatively less complicated. If you are someone who does use laptop for coding, as far as personal projects are concerned, I think MacBook Air would run perfectly fine. But if you are someone who is building a very complicated, complex app, or wants to use their personal laptop for office purposes as well, then I would suggest getting a MacBook Pro instead. The battery of MacBook Air is really amazing, especially the M2 one. It runs for up to 18 hours without any issue, and I don't have to charge it all the time. It comes with the magnetic charger, which is again an added advantage because the coil is a braided one, and because of that you won't have any issue with the wire getting spoiled or anything of that sort. Ideally, I would say before choosing your laptop, understand what are your needs and what you want the laptop to do for you. This is a very important step. So what do you need your laptop for? If you're a college student, MacBook Air would be perfect for you. From making documents to presentations, assignments, projects, coding, and even basic video editing. Whereas MacBook Pro is targeted for all the professionals out there. If you are a software engineer, a graphic designer, a music producer, or a professional video editor, then MacBook Pro is the one for you, because MacBook Pro is considered to be a very heavy duty laptop. So performance on it is at the best level possible. So that would be your ideal choice. I am a software engineer by profession, and one of the main reasons that I got a MacBook is because I am an iOS developer. I make apps for Apple devices, and for that, only laptop that is compatible to build it is MacBook. For the past few years, I have been using my office laptop, but I was thinking to get a personal one since a very long time. So that's the reason I got it. The only reason I didn't get MacBook Pro, being a software engineer and opting for MacBook Air, is because I wanted this laptop to be for my personal use and for my personal software projects, for which Air is perfectly fine. These days, all the companies do give MacBook Pro to their employees to code. So I think unless you are building such complicated apps like the ones the companies have, I don't think for you there is any requirement to get a MacBook Pro. And also, I didn't want to spend almost double the price of this. MacBook M2 Air is priced for around 90,000. So since Diwali is approaching, sales are right around the corner. So you can have a look at MacBook M2 Air on Chroma, Unicorn, Maple, Amazon and Flipkart. You can have a look at the discounts over there from M1, M2 and M3, which is the best one. In 2024, M1 Air shouldn't be your ideal choice as it's been almost 4 years since M1 Air has been released. There are better options like M2 Air and M3 Air. Out of the three, M3 Air is definitely the best as it's the latest one with the most updated specifications. But if you ask me, a great laptop with a good budget, then M2 Air is the one. On Amazon and Flipkart, the sale has already begun, so I would highly recommend to go through their prices of M2 Air and M3 Air and make a choice for yourself. That's it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, like this video and do subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!